Hey, so it is Wednesday. This is going to be weekly Diaries 11, and it nearly didn't happen, if I'm honest. I've just been in a real funk this last few days. No idea why, apart from my period. I have had my period, so that never helps anything. And I just kind of felt like I've just been struggling to find like downtime, and I think I've mentioned in a couple of other vlogs before that I don't know, sometimes I just struggle to make my life feel like noteworthy, which is ridiculous because every single day that I get to wake up is like new opportunities. I am so lucky and so grateful that I'm here. And I've started one of the, I suppose, self-help books that I got. I think I mentioned in one of my other videos. I just got this from the works. It was literally in like the kind of sale bin, and it was the last one there. And it's called Main Character Energy, and it's all about so it's like main character energy is all about bringing out your best qualities and accepting the ones you're not so keen on, and it's just about like changing your mindset, because Dr. Joe Dispenza says a change of personal reality requires a change of personality, which I think about often, but it is one of the things that I often struggle with. And again, one of the reasons that I think that I have got ADHD, because with ADHD you often struggle with like goal setting, just for whatever reason, and that is something that I really struggle to grasp. I don't know what it is. And they often say that a lot of the time goals and manifestation are to do with acting and feeling as you would be if you got that thing. And again, that's something that I struggle to get my head around. But this, the page that I'm on in this, it's, when it talks about like your qualities and whatnot, it says, why not try writing down all the things you like about yourself? So I've started doing that because I'm nearly done now, but I forgot to make my sausages for my breakfast. So I thought while they were cooking, just spat all over me. I thought while they were cooking, apparently I wasn't recording, I've been rambling for a good 3 minutes, I would do this. So do you know what, it actually makes me quite sad that I'm struggling to think of things, like, and a lot of the things that I have listed, it's quite a small list so far, a lot of the things that I have listed, it's like physical things. The last one I have written down was my butt. I like my bum. I tried to think what's been happening at the start of this week. So, as I say, it's now Wednesday. I worked in the gym yesterday, and well, Monday's my usual day, but yesterday, for the next 2 Tuesdays, we're covering Gary's shift. So I'm now off tomorrow and Thursday. Not tomorrow and Thursday, today and Thursday. And then I'm back in on Friday. What am I doing today? I just need to get a move on with making Whiterabbitskincareuk products, because the buy one get one free offer we did was insane, which I am so grateful for. And I'm getting to the level now where like we're getting the orders that I want us to get, which is incredible. But I'm slightly like, so I was meant to have a call with a potential new accountant at 3 o'clock, but I have messaged him and asked if I can move it to next week, because I just want to focus on one thing at a time. So that's where we're at. I had an amazing ice bath this morning. I was sat out there for about 5 minutes, and I probably could have sat out there for longer, to be honest. It's a beautiful morning. It's so sunny and lovely. I'm going to walk around before I start like working I'm going to walk round to espresso cart and get my coffee. Maybe a wee chocolate truffle, I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to say hello and actually, you know, actually start this vlog. And we'll see where it goes. I've said this a couple of times before, but I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching these videos. It's a good form of therapy, talking therapy for me. If you hadn't realised. But that's my sausages done, so I'm gonna go and eat them. Hi. I've just been sitting on the floor eating my little Chinese that pardon me, I decided to treat myself to because prep 2024 starts this Monday. So I shall be enjoying my loaded chips tomorrow night, potentially having some sort of other off-plan meal on at the weekend, and then it all gets real. This is not a good look. When is that for a good look? I have had a really good day actually. I felt really content and productive. Got loads of products made. I'm going for a sports massage tomorrow and I cannot wait. Oh jeez, I've just not been filming myself that whole time, have I? Why did I come on here? I don't know. I think I just saw my camera sitting on the table and thought. The ironic thing is, I'm talking about this table, and I still sit on the floor. It's just been a thing. Anywho, hello and cheerio for the moment. And then just getting. Hi.
Hello. You're dead. And then there's that TV and at the back.
Let me put a light on. Wow. So. We need to have a chat, or I need to have a rant, because as I mentioned the other day, you're like my therapy. See, when someone makes life choices Yes, everyone is allowed to express an opinion, but ask yourself before you express that opinion or pass judgment or whatever, is this helpful? Is this kind? Is this constructive? Whatever. I have made quite a few choices in my life which are completely different to that of like my friends and family circle. So I'm vegan. I don't drink, that's a massive one. I do like bodybuilding. I basically, for the most part, despite always being worrying about what people think, I do what I want and do my own thing and whatever. I'm also very conscious that I don't have children yet, but earlier on this evening, like we were talking about, it's my birthday next month, and I know that it was probably just said in jest, but someone said to me, oh, like, you're getting on, like, you're going to be 36. And hold on, I'm going to feed the cats. I can never find a high enough vantage point for you. That took longer than I literally fed the cats, and then I did all my food prep and did the washing up. And it's now 11:05. So I just come on to finish what I was saying. Yeah, the whole age thing, the whole like making comments. Sometimes I realise people say things and they don't mean it to come across in a certain way, or they mean it to be funny or whatever. And as I think I mentioned, like, obviously I know I don't have kids. And I feel like women especially are constantly reminded of our age. And I now, especially after Joe dying, like, I am like, it's a privilege to get older. But I didn't think that I wanted kids when I was younger. Well, I didn't really have that kind of broodiness feeling. But ever since like Blane came along, like my little niece, I'm so broody. Like, I hope I get the opportunity to have at least one child. But I'm very aware of my age, and like last year I got my coil taken out because it was the 10-year one, and it was due up for renewal. And you know, the doctor there was going on about how I need to be aware of my age, whatnot, and so sometimes people just making like what they think is a passing comment or a joke or whatever, it can kind of stick. And that can be with regards to anything. Even need to be. I also get when it comes to like the drinking or not drinking, I get people, like the whole like, not so much anymore because I haven't drank for what, 4 years. Not so much now because people know that I don't drink, but initially when I decided to stop drinking, I had the excuse of doing my competition prep. But then of course when that finished, and then when you say to people that you don't want to drink or you're not drinking, you get the whole don't be boring, why are you not drinking? And sometimes I actually really want to turn around to people and say I'm an alcoholic, just to see what they'll say. Because drink is the only thing that people seem to want to pressure people about. Like, if you think about it, if someone gives up smoking, that person for giving up smoking is praised by everyone. No one would ever think to say to them, just have one, like one won't do you any harm, don't be boring, have one. For some reason there's this whole stigma around choosing not to drink. If you ever get the chance, I really recommend you read a book. I can't remember who the author was, but it's called The Unexpected Joy of Being Sober. And she just brings up so many points about it. I basically chose to stop drinking because I It was round about the time that my long-term relationship had finished, and I was finding myself drinking to try and forget. But it never happened, and I would get myself into an absolute state. I would then feel literally sick. So I would stop drinking, I would start to sober up, but then of course I couldn't, like, it's not like I could drive or anything like that. I was still technically drunk or under the influence, and then of course I would still have the horrific hangovers the next day. And I personally don't like the way it can impact people. Quite frankly, it can turn some people into monsters. That's actually what they speak about in that book that I mentioned. So I'm gonna go to bed now. It's 11:11. I can't even remember why I came on to talk about all this, but I'm glad that I did. And I have never for a second, any choice I've made, whether it was choosing to stop drinking, choosing to go vegan. I also got a load of crap about that. I've never regretted any of those choices. Right, my battery's going, so I'm taking that as a sign. Good night. Good morning, afternoon. It's 20 to 1. It is Saturday. I'm just out from getting my nails done. No eyebrows this week, that's next time. And whilst I was in there, Amy plaited my hair for me, because I was telling her I have a big tot in the back of my head, so she brushed that all out and plaited my hair. Slightly painful, not gonna lie. Also bought me a vegan sausage roll, so that's great. There's another smudge on the lens again. I don't know how I'm doing this, because I don't touch the lens. Anyway, I am going to eat this. Then I need to go to Tesco. And then we'll see where the day takes us. Getting a new truck this week. Did I tell you about that? It's another L200 Warrior. But so I should probably get this one cleaned out, but I need to take it over to Broxburn on Thursday. I will quite miss this one, because I like this one because I feel like it's a nice, for all that it is a big truck, when you compare it to, like, I don't know, some of the Ford Rangers or whatever. If you remember that saga, that was a drama and a half. Remember I had a Ford Ranger and it lasted all about 3 weeks and the head gasket blew up on it. But I feel like this is like a nice, like a women's truck. But the new one I'm getting is, as I say again, it's another L200, but it's got the back cab cover thing, which will be good, because at the minute I don't really have a boot as such, because it's open at the back. So I'll need to get stuff to keep everything in the back nice and organised. Anyway, rambling now. Goodbye. Oh, I forgot about you. Good night. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Wake up, you remember what it was, and you want to quickly go back to sleep to find out what the ending of your dream.
Yes. No, a wee bit more at the front. There. Not too much. That's it. Busy. Where is he? I kind of want them just for the tin. Dad with the world's tiniest empire biscuit. Mum with a small scone.
I'm not used to small scones.
I asked if they did mochas and the boy said, probably. Turns out they do them, so we're okay. Hi. I like your hairdos. Do you know what I cannot stand? Is people who make environments unnecessarily toxic. Is the most bitchy, underhand person I've ever met in my life. I should have known when he used to bitch to me about other people that he would also be talking about me. And it's now, I am now the fixation of his hatred. And someone, which I have screeds and screeds and screeds of message of from him, someone he used to hate, supposedly, couldn't stand. Now she's the best thing since sliced bread. And I'm the problem. He is my age and he clearly has got nothing better to do with his time. All he does is complain and make out that I am lazy. I say complain, he's never actually said to me, he's just been and speaking to other people, generally just trying to cause shit. That's all I've got to say. Goodbye. So it is 9 o'clock. I have done my food prep. I was going to go through my emails and whatever else, but I've just decided I don't want to. So I've put Big Bang Theory on, I've got a massive cup of tea, I am going to sit and do my dragon colouring in, and I'm hopefully going to switch off before I go to bed. Because I am fed up of getting the Sunday scaries and stressing out. So, signing off, good night, thank you as always for watching. If you're wondering what these are, by the way, they are blue light blocking glasses. So they're apparently meant to help you wind down, like cut out the blue light from like your phone and TV and stuff. I find them a bit annoying because obviously it puts an orange tint on stuff. But yeah, I will speak to you tomorrow or at some point this week in the next one. Bye!